So I was talking to my best friend Elle the other day, and while I was talking to her, we were talking about our childhood and just different things that we have been through, and I was noticing so many different similarities of my life and the way things went for me and her life and the way things went for her. And we're both awakened now, and I just have this theory that as part of the collective, many of you have probably been through this as well. And I did this as a transmission and wrote down what was coming through. So I just wanted to read this to you all. And as I read this, think about what resonates in your story compared to our stories. And let me know, as a part of, the chosen ones, what resonates if you want to in the comments. I'm just curious to see how some of you resonate with this. All right, so transmission, the ones who are born fighting. I've been remembering something, and I know this isn't just about me. This is for the ones who came in with a mission. When I was born, I wasn't supposed to survive. The cord was wrapped around my neck, and I wasn't breathing. It was almost over before it ever began. But I fought my way into this world anyway. And Elle, her entrance looked different, but the meaning was the same. She came into the world fighting too, not from lack of oxygen like me, but from toxic oxygen. She swallowed what wasn't meant for her. She breathed in what should have never touched her lungs. Her body went into distress before she ever took her first breath. She started living and clearing out poison, surviving chaos, and fighting to stay here. So two souls, two beginnings that almost ended, two warriors who made it anyway. And lately, all the pieces have been falling into place. We never ran high fevers growing up. We never hit that burning up point that other kids did. We stayed low grade, quiet, steady. Our parents never knew how sick we were because our bodies didn't react the way that others did. Neither one of us has ever broken a bone, not one. It's like our bodies were designed with a different architecture, not fragile, but forged. We bend, we don't break. Even sickness moves through us quietly, like we process the battle energetically first before it ever touches the body. And then there's the chronic pain, the kind that nobody sees. Elle carries migraines that crush her skull and her vision, but she still gets up, she still works, and she still keeps moving. She's learned to endure in silence because she was taught to hold everything together, but she never entered the world, or before she ever entered the world. And me, I fight through womb pain, endometriosis, the kind of pain that takes your breath away, tries to break your spirit from the inside. Pain in the divine feminine center, the place where creation, intuition, and truth live. Pain that tries to take me down, and yet still I rise. We both live with pain that tries to silence us, but never can. And then there are the moments that should have changed everything. The car accidents. We've both been in crashes that should have left bruises, scars, or injuries, and yet we walked away untouched. No scratches, no breaks, no marks, just breath, just life. Just the quiet knowing that we were protected, because we were. And when I look at that story from a wider lens, there's another truth woven through all of this. We were the black sheep, not because we were wrong, but because we were awake. We were the ones who left the religion when everyone else stayed silent. We were the ones who questioned what didn't feel right when everyone just followed along. We were the ones who stood up for truth, even when it meant losing everything. Even when it meant being misunderstood, being judged, even when it meant being alone. But that wasn't a flaw in us. That was the evidence of who we were becoming. Because the awakened ones are always the first ones. The ones who break the pattern first, who walk away first, who see the cracks in the system before anyone else does, who choose the harder path because their soul refuses to lie, who carry the courage everyone else avoids. We weren't the black sheep, we were the first free ones. The more I look back, the clearer it becomes. Our bodies have been telling the story of our purpose since the day we were born. Our survival wasn't an accident. Our resilience isn't random. Our endurance isn't coincidence. It's the blueprint of the awakened ones, quiet warriors, the souls who came in through the fire, so that they could lead others out of it. So if you're listening to this and something in your chest is awakening, if you're remembering your own story right now, then hear me, really hear me. You weren't just born, you've arrived, and you're finally remembering why. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Thanks, guys.